about the English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A and League One, what to expect from Europe's top 5 leagues. Also, it's Sunday. We do have your top 5 moments of the week, and also every Sunday, we like throwing it back. Today, we are throwing it back to 2002 to take a look at some of the biggest events that happened during that year. So you want to stick around for that. But let's move on and get to some rugby action, and the 4th edition of the Women's 10-a-side league took place today at Kenyatta University in Nairobi, and Rotuno Kwenyike was at the ground as the action unfolded and filed the following.
Robinson, it is quite a sunny day right here at the Kenyatta University, where we get to witness the 4th edition of the 10-a-side Women's League. It is purely women's, yes, just as I have said, and we get to see a number of teams take part in this event. That is a total of 9 teams, all of them pooled into 3 pools. We have Pool A, we have Pool B, we have Pool C. And just if I might get you right into the action going on behind me, rather, we have a match between Shamas and the defending champions. That is Impala, and the game that has just concluded was between Mwamba and the newest kids on the block, that is the Kisumu Dolphins. And if we might just get right into it, we are joined by Nicholas Abala, who's the coordinator of women's rugby. Nicholas, how are you feeling today?
It's quite exciting, having to see a new team come in, and apart from that one, having to host the game here at Kenyatta University. It's quite an exciting way to start the league. Most of the time we normally start with the other club, but this time around we are starting with a university ground. So it is quite an interesting time.
What stands out in this specific edition of the women's rugby?
This time around we have at least 4 new teams coming in. One of the main team that is actually playing in the main tournament, that is Kisumu Dolphin, are the newest kids in the block, if you might put it that way. And it's quite exciting that they're the first team to come in, and apart from just coming in, they've managed to actually even score a try. Then we also have Egerton University and Chuka University, who are going also to take onto the grounds in a few minutes' time. So this is the first edition with more teams than we actually normally have in our program, because we normally have 9 teams, but this time around we have actually 12 teams.
If I may take you back a little bit, what qualified Kisumu Dolphins, for example, for this specific leg of rugby?
Since Kenya Rugby Union wants to take the girls and the women's game all across the country, so Kisumu Dolphin they're coming actually from an area whereby we have many rugby players coming from. So when they had a team, we decided to actually give them a chance and showcase what they have, and they're actually proving us right that we actually did the right thing to actually give them a chance to take part today.
The 10-a-side league has just begun today. For how long is it running, and what's in it for the teams eventually?
One is the glory actually of being the overall champion. Then 2, it's going to run for actually 6 legs, starting here at Kenyatta University and ending in Nakuru Athletics Club. Nakuru is also one of the teams that actually play outside of Nairobi. Most of the other teams play actually from Nairobi. So we are actually happy that we actually have 2 teams coming out of Nairobi who are actually taking part. That is without including the other 2 universities who also are playing outside of Nairobi. So that gives us an edge that the game is actually growing around the country.
Would you say the league plays a role in developing women's rugby in the country? Definitely
it's playing a role in developing women's rugby, because since we started with actually it was 1 club, and then we went to 3 clubs. Right now you can see that we actually are having more than 9 clubs. So it shows that definitely what they're actually doing is showcasing that given a chance, the game will actually spread across the country. And given that now it's an Olympic sport, and the Kenya Lioness are actually performing very well in the international stage. They're actually the 2018 Africa Sevens women champions. So it shows that the game is growing, and the more we keep on playing, having more of these tournaments, it shows that more teams will be willing to join in, and we might be forced to have a different format.
So, Robinson, a lot is expected from the teams taking part in the 10-a-side Women's League today, and especially from the new faces that are going to participate. And as you can see, we've had a number of teams, and we have Kisumu Dolphins who have started with quite some confidence. Let's just wait and see what to expect from these teams. Back to the studio.
Thanks a lot, Linda Rotuno at Kenyatta University for the Kenya Rugby Union Women's Festival, the 10-a-side league that is currently going on. We'll be following it up, and we'll be getting to know who the winner is. Let's proceed, and let's get to some continental football now. TP Mazembe emerged with an 8-0 win against Club Africain, with Kevin Mondeku Zulu scoring a brace and Jackson Muleka and Tessa Mputu also bagging a brace.